he was taking care of me. Like, he was sweet. Like, he was everything. But it was just like something was off. Something was just off. Sometimes he would disappear. He calls me on the phone. So he calls me and he's talking like really low or whatever. Next thing I know, somebody is calling me talking about turn the news on. Girl, they got your house surrounded. Like, it's a whole SWAT team and all types of shit outside of your house, like literally surrounded. So come to find out, this man is wanted by the federal fucking marshals, y'all. Like, he's literally wanted. He's actually wanted by like 3 different fucking people on like 3 or 4 different cases.
Welcome back to another episode of Clock Talk Conversations. I'm your host Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. Story time on how I found out my man was living a double life. I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
I want to speak on this one nigga. This one nigga that I dealt with that just did everything right until we parted ways. Like, he did everything right. Where do I start? When I started dealing with him, I was like, I don't know about this because I don't like niggas from here, but he just was like different. Like, he was different. Like, I don't know. Like, you know how you meet somebody and you could just tell like he different. He was soft-spoken. Look at me. He was soft-spoken, y'all. He wasn't aggressive. He was smooth. He was chill. Like, he just was like really like, I don't know, mysterious kind of. And like, I was fucking with it. So we met. We ended up exchanging numbers. And then we ended up seeing each other like right away. It was like literally a couple of days after I had met him because he had been wanting to see me or whatever. And he was literally paying for shit. Like, the day that I met him, he actually paid my rent. So I was just like, I don't know where this nigga came from, but I'm gonna see where it goes. Mind y'all, after I started dealing with him and like getting intimate with him, ended up finding out he don't got no social media. He don't really got a lot of friends. He don't be around people. He really just be doing him most of the time, getting money and coming back home. This is my type of nigga. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't really care for the whole popular nigga, Instagram famous, bitches all in this. Like, I don't care for that type of nigga. Like, I like my nigga real low, chill, humble, and just reserved. Like he was so calm that it made me crazy. Like, when he wouldn't answer the phone and I was supposed to be on my way over there or whatever because he had an addiction to the casino. So when I would be calling him and I was supposed to be on the way to his house and he wouldn't answer the phone, I would like start going crazy. Like, I would just be like blowing his phone up, pulling about his house. Yeah, it was embarrassing trying to jump in this man's window. I just was out of my mind because he was so calm that it just made me crazy. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why you not answering the phone? But then he ended up being able to prove where he was at. So it was just always like me putting my foot in my mouth and just looking like a psychotic ass bitch because he really was a good nigga. No kids, mind y'all, no fucking kids, no kids. So I'm just like you a keeper. You literally a keeper. He had his own crib. I had my own crib. He was paying my bills and he was paying for his. And mind y'all, you know how you gotta like hint at a nigga that you want them to take care of some shit, or you gotta ask him? I never had to ask this man. He would always ask me like a couple days even before the rent was due. Do you got your rent money? Do you got everything you need for your bills? No, I don't. No, I don't, sir. Like, it was like perfect. Like, it was like a dream come true. Like, I couldn't believe that I had lucked up on a man like this. I'm just like, where the fuck was he hiding? Like, I've been living here for years and I've never even seen this man. So whatever, listen, he mine now and that is what it is. So it's going good. It's going great, y'all. And it's going a little bit too good to the point where it's just like, I called my homegirl and I was like, listen, I think I love this nigga. Like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck it is, but something about him is just like off. Like, it's just giving me like it's too perfect. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just something about this is just not fucking right. And mind y'all, it was not because of the way that he was treating me. He was literally the perfect nigga. When I tell y'all, he not on social media, he respectful, he a gentleman. In the bedroom, he was like that. He was taking care of me. Like, he was sweet. Like, he was everything. But it was just like something was off. Something was just off. Sometimes he would disappear for like a couple of days at a time. He wouldn't be answering his phone. And like I said, there's been a couple times where I was trying to go to his house and I was supposed to be on my way and he stopped answering the phone. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's just too mysterious for me and I don't like it.
There's a reason why he's not on any social media. Don't get me wrong. I believe that there will be a time I completely disappear from social media. But at the same time, oftentimes, given that we're in the information age where social media is very prevalent, usually when people aren't on there, they have ulterior motives. Let's keep on going.
So then I would try to beat it out of him, like, well, like, what is going on with you? Like, do you have something that you need to tell me? Do you want to talk about something? And like, sometimes when I was around him, he would like come off as like distant or that he had a lot of stuff on his mind, but he never wanted to talk about it. And I'm just like, I know men are typically closed off and don't really show their emotions when it comes to women, but I need you to talk to me because like I'm that girl for that. Like I love mentally supporting my men. So like, what's going on with you? He wouldn't talk to me. So now me and my homegirls is doing our own little private investigation, trying to figure out what's up with this nigga. Because I'm like, listen, it's either A, he got a whole wife and kids out here somewhere, and he's like living a double life and just can't really get that close to me, or he's scared because of the way that he feels, or B, he's literally a fucking killer or something and he's like wanted by like a gang or like some drug lord. Like, I don't know. I just was thinking of all types of different scenarios because he was shut down and he would not answer the phone for days. And I know what y'all thinking. Oh, he was out cheating. Da 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 da. He wasn't. And I don't know how I can tell you that so confidently. I knew my man. Like I don't know. Like, you know how some niggas you just feel like you a liar. You probably messing with all types of girls. I did not feel like he was cheating on me, y'all. I wholeheartedly did not feel like that. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a feeling when you really deeply care about somebody and they cheating on you. It's a feeling that you get internally that's like no other. I never felt like that. I just felt like he had a secret that he couldn't tell me. That's why me and my homegirls was thinking he was either A, living a double life, or he was like B, wanted by some type of like gang or like whatever, and he's like a killer or some type of shit. So, lo and behold, we were at my house one day and we had just left from somewhere and he was like really, really frustrated. Like he was just so frustrated. And mind you, we had each other's location. So like I wasn't really tripping about the fact that he didn't want to stay the night with me that night and that he wanted to go home. But we had an appointment in the morning that I had to attend. So I was asking him like, why would you leave when we got to get right back up in like 3 hours and go to this appointment? Are you going to be on time? Like, I don't want you to fall asleep at your house. So he's like, no, it's cool. Like, I'm going to be back, whatever, whatever. So the time for my appointment comes and I'm calling him and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting frustrated because I'm just like, why would you leave? Like, why would you leave? Like, that was weird. So he ended up pulling up and now he's waiting for me to come outside because I'm just like taking my time getting ready because he wasn't there yet. So I was just like, whatever. So now he's getting frustrated that I'm taking like mad long to get my shit together and come outside. So while I get outside, y'all, and I get in the car, and this man has the worst attitude in America, like the worst, worse than mine. And I know why he's mad. He's mad about what happened last night, but still, that kind of doesn't have anything to do with me. Like, fix yourself. I didn't do it. Like, your own decisions are the reason why you're frustrated. So let's get it together, go to this appointment, and continue on about our day. But he has an attitude. So him having an attitude gave me an attitude because I just feel like as a man, why the fuck you got an attitude? Like, that's for me. Don't do that. So, and mind y'all, it's really throwing me the fuck off because this man has always been so sweet when it comes to me. He's never given me attitude, never raised his voice, never did anything of the sort. So it's really blowing me that he's mad. So now I'm mad and now we arguing.
So a man can't be upset. And that's exactly why he didn't feel that he could show his emotions. Because as soon as that man showed that he was upset about something, she say, "Why the man gotta have attitude?" I'm all for men having a level of stoicism to them, because to a degree, women are supposed to rely on men to be that emotional stability for them. But at the same time, men are still human beings. Okay, men are still human. Men still have emotions. Men still have things that they would like to talk about. And so I say that to say there needs to be at least a little bit of room for a man to be able to express himself, even if he is that emotional stability or pillar for his woman. Let's keep on going.
Why the fuck, in the middle of us arguing, this man fixed his lips to call me a bitch? Like, he literally called me a bitch. And that might be normal terminology for a lot of people in their relationships. I know sometimes it can be used as like a term of endearment and even in a playful way, but mind y'all, this is coming from somebody that never raised his voice at me, never called me out my name or none of that. So this is literally blowing me. And I'm literally mad as fuck now. I'm mad.
Okay, I don't support that now. That ain't the type of emotional expression I'm talking about. I wouldn't talk about that. Let's keep on going.
As fuck. So I reach over and punch him, and I clocked him dead in the shit. Hard, too. Next thing I know, we in a car rumbling. And supposed to be on our way to the appointment, we in a car rumbling. I'm going crazy, y'all. I'm literally going crazy because he's really fighting me back. Like, he's really fighting me back. This man of mine that's so quiet, never even argues with me, raises his voice at me. Yep, like, he's really fighting me back. So I'm just like, I'm hurt. Like, I'm literally hurt. Like, even though we in the midst of literally fighting in the fucking car, like, he literally has my braids and has my head down in the middle of the console. I'm feeling my nails popping off as I'm like ducked down and reaching up and punching him in his face, grabbing his dreads, trying to drag him down with me. Like, in the midst of us fighting, I'm just like so hurt that this man is hitting me. Like, he's really fucking hitting me. I just started going crazy. I don't know. I grabbed the keys. I tried to clock this nigga shit with it. He jumped out the car. Mind you, we in a rental, so I done jumped in the driver's seat. Now I'm trying to run him over with the car. I'm driving up on the stairs. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm literally going berserk. Like, I'm going crazy. Because I'm hurt. Like, I'm hurt. I'm frustrated. And I just really just can't believe that this escalated so bad to the point where this sweet man of mine is really putting his hands on me. Like, you're really sitting here fighting me. This is crazy. Mind y'all, I'm supposed to be at court. I'm literally supposed to be on my way to a court hearing. And I'm sitting here fighting my boyfriend outside my house because he's mad about some shit that happened last night that has nothing to do with me. So I ends up pulling off in the car, leaving him there. Mind you, it's pouring down raining, so I'm a mess now. I look fucked up. I'm all disheveled. I left his ass there. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know some neighbors was standing outside their door. They was calling the cops, and it just was all types of shit going on because they saw us like outside, chasing each other and just going crazy. Like, I was going crazy. I really dumbed it down for y'all, but I was going crazy. So I get to court, and mind you, the court hearing is like 45 minutes away from where we live, and I'm on my way back, and he calls me on the phone. So he calls me, and he's talking like really low or whatever, and he's like, babe, and I'm like, what's up? Like, mind you, I'm still mad, but I could hear like in his tone that like something was off, so I'm just trying to not be so mad no more and trying to figure out what it is that he calling me about. So he like, babe, and I'm like, what's up? So he like, the police is outside your house or whatever, like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm on my way I'm back to the city. I'm on my way to the city from court. I had court like 45 minutes away or whatever. So I'm just now getting done and I'm about to be on my way back. But why, like, what's going on? He like, I don't know, but they got a bullhorn outside your house and they calling my name talking about come outside, whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm confused. So now, I guess somebody had ended up calling my landlord. My landlord gave my number to the cops. I don't know how the fuck this happened, but they end up calling my phone and they like, yeah, we're looking for so-and-so, so-and-so. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know where he's at. Like, what do you mean? Like, what happened? So they like, yeah, we got a call about a domestic, whatever. But we're looking for a fugitive. And this is his name, and we believe that he's inside of your house. And I'm just like, no, you probably got the wrong person. And I'm like, well, you do got the right person because, me and my boyfriend was just outside fighting, and I'm sorry for, like, the neighborhood disturbance or whatever, and, like, I'm sorry for, you know, the whole scenery we just caused out there or whatever. But I'm just like, it was all me. It was my fault. I was acting crazy. You know, I'm on my period. Like, I was just being a girl. I was attacking him. Like, he wasn't, you know, fighting me or nothing like that back. It was just all me type shit, you know, being the aggressor. Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, y'all. I literally did not know what the fuck was going on at all. Like, I was just really confused. Next thing I know, somebody is calling me talking about turn the news on. Girl, they got your house surrounded. Like, it's a whole SWAT team and all types of shit outside of your house, like literally surrounded, trying to like basically kick the fucking door in. So I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this sounds crazy as fuck to me. It was only a fight. Why the fuck would the SWAT team literally be outside of my house with a blowhorn about a domestic? Like, that just doesn't make sense. So come to find out, this man is wanted by the federal fucking marshals, y'all. Like, he's literally wanted. He's actually wanted by like 3 different fucking people on like 3 or 4 different cases. Literally a whole fugitive. He's on the run. And he's been on the run for some time, like years, literally. So now it all makes sense as to why sometimes he seems so like disconnected and like he was trying to like pull away from me, and why he was just like so just out of it sometimes. He was literally on the run and he was in fear of going back to jail at any moment. So sometimes he would just like disappear and not want to be around nobody because he knew eventually he would have to go sit down for some time. So now I'm stressed the fuck out because I'm just like, my man. Like, fuck all that shit we was fighting about. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're wanted by the like, what do you mean? Like, nigga, I'm about to try to get you out of this. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what you did as long as you ain't killed nobody. Listen, I'm about to try to see what I can do. Hold on. Don't move. Don't leave the house. Don't do nothing. Just let me try to handle this. So the police is calling my phone and I'm gassing it, y'all. Like, I was already gassing it anyway because I'm not telling on my man. I'm literally not telling on my nigga. So I had already planted the seed and, you know, set the stage to follow up with what I was calling him back about. So I'm just like, yeah, it was just me, you know, going crazy or whatever. Like, he didn't do anything to me. He wasn't fighting me or anything like that. I'm the crazy girlfriend. Like, I was putting my hands on him. I thought he was cheating on me, whatever. But I'm just on my period and I just was having a moment. So they like, well, is his name so-and-so, so-and-so? I'm like, no, that's not his name. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know where you got this from, but like, you got the wrong person. So they're like, well, we just need whoever is inside of your house to come outside and let us know that he's okay and to show his face, and then we'll leave. But mind you, he can't do that because he's literally wanted. He's literally the exact person that they're looking for. So I'm like, shit then got real. So mind y'all, I'm on my way back into the city, right? I'm not even there yet. I'm still on my way back into the city. I'm still 45 minutes away, but I'm speeding. Like, I'm doing a dash. I'm trying to get back to my man because I'm just like, I'm not ready. Like, we literally just fell in love. Like, we just had all these plans. Like, you cannot take my man to jail. Like, I'm trying to save him. Like, I'm really trying to come back and see what the fuck is going on. Y'all, I was like 15 minutes away when they kicked down the door and they went in and they grabbed him and they took him. I was so devastated. Like, I was literally so devastated. Like, my apartment was all on the news. It was literally videos everywhere. Like, I went on the website and typed the city's news station and myself and seen the video of them literally dragging him out the house. And I just was like, I was so heartbroken. Like, I was literally sick to my stomach for like 3 fucking months. Like, I could barely eat. I could barely focus. Like, I couldn't think straight without my nigga. Like, I just was so pissed off. Like, I was so mad. It was actually a couple of different reasons as to why I was upset. I was honestly upset with him for not telling me that he was even on the run, because I feel like you put me in a position to potentially go to jail behind you. And you know, I've had a situation like this before when I was dating a fugitive and I literally got charged for being with him and he was on the run. So part of me was like so mad at him because, like, you know my story, like, you know what the fuck I've been through. And I feel like that's why sometimes he was like pushing away from me and not really trying to like get that close and like fall too hard, because he know my situation. before, and then he also knew he had to go back to jail. So he knew that like eventually whatever would be whatever. But at the same time, I was also just like, why wouldn't you tell me just so I could take extra precaution? Like, you think I would have been fighting you like that outside of my house if I knew you was on the run? Like, that's drawn. Like, it was crazy. But long story short, he ended up going to jail. They took him. They took him to jail. He went for like, I want to say 2 years. He did, and I wrote him the whole time. I wrote out, but it was also the time of the pandemic where, like, COVID was at an all-time high. Like, people was going through a lot of shit. Like, it was just so much happening, like, outside in the real world that, like, shit happened, and we kind of, like, not fell off, but, like, I don't know, like, jail changed him. Like, mind you, I wrote out for him the whole time. I wrote out for him. I was writing him, sending him pictures, letters. Like, he never not heard from me. But when he came home, he just was like a different person. Like, he wasn't the guy that I like once knew, like, at all. I had went through shit. He had went through shit being in jail. Friends not really riding like they should have been. Being locked down 23 hours and then only being out for 1 hour. Like, it was just a lot. So when he came home, it just...
So, what do you guys think about this story time? Frankly, this is almost like a ghetto love story. It's pretty crazy that this man was a fugitive on the run and she ended up essentially falling for him. Women tend to fall for those brothers that are more mysterious, more reserved, because it sparks their curiosity. They're very interested in what they cannot see and perceive, and so it draws them in. And that's what it seemed like she fell for. But it doesn't seem that he was one that was doing that out of genuine personality, but rather his circumstance mandated it. He couldn't be any other person. He had to be low key. He had to be down low. He couldn't tell everybody everything. He couldn't be outside all of the time. He couldn't have his face be shown. And so that's the reason why he was that way. And again, we don't know the full context of why the brother went to prison. We don't know the full context as to why he would get locked down 23 hours, isolated and in 1 hour out. I've seen a few videos on YouTube like that. That is really inhumane. But overall, that can change anybody. Anybody come out of prison after being locked down for 23 hours out the day, not being able to speak to anybody, somebody telling you when to eat, when to sleep, when to take a shower. I've heard times where police officers, in order to check to see if you have any drugs or anything when you first get in, they sometimes make you bend over and check your anal cavity, even as a man. And so going through all of those kinds of things, that can really change somebody. That could really change somebody, and after they come out of prison, it can make them a completely different person. They may not be as communicative as they were before. They may not have the same personality. They may not even want that relationship with you anymore because they're not who they used to be. And frankly, she isn't who she used to be. 2 years have passed. I even say this in regards to friends, but definitely even in this situation, in terms of a relationship, a lot of people say to me, just because I don't speak to my friend doesn't mean that we are no longer friends. And I always say in response, you are not friends with who that person is now. You're friends with who they used to be when you last saw them. Because so much can change about a person and within a person within a period of time that you didn't see them. You understand? If you don't see them, they could have gone through heartbreaks. They could have gone through mourning, deaths. They could have gotten sick, had to recover. They could have failed in school, came back in school, graduated school, had success, had failures. All of these kinds of things that can significantly change a person. It can significantly change their outlooks on life, change their habits, change their routines. And that may cause them to not be a friend of yours anymore, or not want to be a friend of yours anymore, or may cause you to not want to be friends with them. And frankly, that's just the way of life. And that's what seemed to transpire in this situation. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that that is what happened? that he changed in prison. It changed him as a person and caused him to no longer want a relationship with her. And she changed as a person during COVID, and it caused her to no longer want a relationship with him? Or do you guys think that they could have stuck it through and figured things out? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out Conversation. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.